Freebird, or Freebird is a power ballad by the American rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd. The song was first featured on the band's debut album in 1973 and has been included on subsequent albums released by the band, including the previously unreleased, unfaded ending version of the original recording. Amazon.com music reviewer Laurie Fleming calls it the most requested song in the history of rock music. Released as a single in November 1974, Freebird bowed at number 87 on the Hot 100 on the 23rd and became the band's second top 40 hit in early 1975, where it peaked at number 19. A live version of the song also reached the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1977, peaking at number 38. Freebird also achieved the number 3 spot on Guitar World's 100 Greatest Guitar Solos. It is used as a finale by Lynyrd Skynyrd during their live performances and is their longest song, often going well over 14 minutes when played live. It is considered to be Lynyrd Skynyrd's signature song. Origins: according to guitarist Gary Rossington, for 2 years after Allen Collins wrote the initial chords, vocalist Ronnie Van Zant insisted that there were too many for him to create a melody in the belief that the melody needed to change alongside the chords. After Collins played the unused sequence at rehearsal one day, Van Zant asked him to repeat it, then wrote out the melody and lyrics in 3 or 4 minutes. The guitar solos that finished the song were added in originally to give Van Zant a chance to rest, as the band was playing several sets per night at clubs at the time. Soon afterward, the band learned piano-playing roadie Billy Powell had written an intro to the song. Upon hearing it, they included it as the finishing touch and had him formally join as their keyboardist. The song was dedicated to the memory of Duane Allman by the band in their live shows. Ronnie has also dedicated the song to both Duane Allman and Berry Oakley, commenting that they're both free birds. Allen Collins' girlfriend, Kathy, whom he later married, asked him, "If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?" Collins noted the question and it eventually became the opening line of Freebird. Reception: Freebird is included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll and at number 193 in Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. In 2009, it was named the 26th best hard rock song of all time by VH1. The song, a half ballad, half up-tempo guitar solo, quickly became a staple for Lynyrd Skynyrd at their live performances. Many recognize its 5/12 triple guitar solo section that closes it out. It often turned into an extended jam session at concerts. The band would consistently play it as the last song of every show, as it was their biggest crowd pleaser. Overall, the song proved to be a huge hit for Lynyrd Skynyrd and it remains a fan favorite to this day. It is also a classic rock radio staple. Following the plane crash in 1977 in which several band members were killed, all of the songs played by surviving members were performed as instrumentals, beginning with the Charlie Daniels Volunteer Jam V in 1979. When Freebird came up, a solitary microphone with a single spotlight would be at center stage while the band played the instrumental version. This tradition lasted until 1989, when an almost rioting audience coerced Rossington to urge Johnny Van Zant to sing the song for the first time, something he had vowed never to do on stage during the tribute tour. The current version has a shortened solo similar to the original studio version. Legacy: it has become something of a humorous tradition for audience members at concerts to shout Freebird as a request to hear the song, regardless of the performer or style of music. The phenomenon began earlier in the 1970s with the Allman Brothers Band's Whipping Post, and Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water, but then took off with Freebird by 1979. On Skynyrd's first live album, 1976's One More from the Road, Van Zant can be heard asking the crowd, "What song is it you wanna hear?" The deafening calls for Freebird lead into a 14-minute rendition of the song. Kevin Matthews claimed to have further popularized it in the 1980s from his Chicago area radio show. In popular culture, the song is included on the rhythm game Rock Band 3 as the hardest song for guitar and one of the hardest songs for band. It was previously featured as the final song of Guitar Hero 2 and again in Guitar Hero Smash Hits. It is also featured in Grand Theft Auto: San Andreas on the radio station KDST. an all-star band performed the song to conclude the final episode of The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Will Ferrell sang lead vocals, backed by Beck, ZZ Top's Billy Gibbons, Ben Harper, and O'Brien himself on guitar, drummer Max Weinberg and the rest of the show's house band. Ferrell also played cowbell. Some commentators found the lyrics especially resonant due to Conan's decision to leave the show rather than allow it to be aired in a later time slot. The song is featured in the movie Forrest Gump, in the scene where Jenny contemplates suicide, and in the climax of the movie Duets, before Reggie sacrifices his life. It is also prominently featured in the finale of Rob Zombie's second film, The Devil's Rejects, and in the film Cars. The song is played by a band called Ruckus in the movie Elizabethtown. The song is featured in That 70s Show Season 1 Episode 19 Prom Night, Freaks and Geeks Episode 12, The Garage Door, and 6 Feet Under Season 2 Episode 8 It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. The song is played throughout My Name is Earl Season 2 Episode 22 Balls, 2 Strikes. The song is referenced in the band Perry's song Double Heart off of their self-titled debut album. Pop group Will to Power included the song on their 1988 hit, Baby, I Love Your Way Freebird medley, which went to number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. The song is used in the King of the Hill episode Tankin' It to the Streets, when a distraught, inebriated Bill steals an army tank. He sings part of the song while in the tank, moments before Hank, Dale, and Bo Ormhauer go into the tank to talk him into taking the tank back to the army base. He also hums the same part at the end. The song is referenced in the Gilmore Girls episode A Deep Fried Korean Thanksgiving, Season 3 Episode 9. Lorelai suggests the song to the piano player at her parents' Thanksgiving party. A segment of the Blue Man Group theatrical show requires a member of the audience to shout out for a request of this song. The song features in the second episode of the first season of House of Cards. Chart and sales performance. The song has sold 2,111,000 downloads in the digital era. Personnel, studio version, a Euro 1973, Ronnie Van Zant a Euro vocals, Alan Collins a Euro lead guitar, acoustic guitar, Gary Rossington a Euro rhythm guitar, slide guitar, Ed King a Euro bass, Billy Powell a Euro piano, Bob Burns a Euro drums, Roosevelt Cook a Euro organ, Mellotron. Additional personnel, Steve Gaines' addition of lead and rhythm guitar. The addition of Steve Gaines returned Lynyrd Skynyrd to the formula that Ronnie Van Zant felt gave the band its first road to success with a three-headed lead guitar sound. Collins' Freebird solo at the end was changed so that the two guitars were complementing and challenging each other throughout that solo. Cover versions. The American dance pop group Will to Power created a medley of this song in the 1976 Peter Frampton song Baby, I Love Your Way in 1988. Titled Baby, I Love Your Way Freebird medley, it spent 1 week at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Molly Hatchet covered the song on their 1985 live album Double Trouble Live. It was released as a promo single. It was also covered by Anona Judd on the 1994 tribute album Skynyrd Friends. The song was also covered by Bronx Casket Company on their 2005 album Electric in Goth Style. American jam band Fish often performs an a cappella version of the song Live. References